22 May, to remember all we didn't write down or document. We extinguished ourselves in the saltwater Pacific, drenched half-naked in underwear, while the world burned and spun itself into an agate marble, which we rolled back and forth between us, talking about anything and nothing, and all it was not now. Robert Haas. Afterwards, I walked along the beach, remembering how the oldest markers blazed by the sea wind were effaced, clean as driftwood and curious as stone. The sun was on my neck. Some days it's not so hard to say the quick pulse of blood through all living things is all there is. David Roca, The Fisherman. The fisherman who gathers driftwood from the sea will return to the sea, a knight with gouged out eyes in his empty net. His shadow floating like a shredded sail between night and day will see the last star quenched in the lonely observatory on the mountain. It's pine needles on a dirt road, the skip-hop of a gearless bike, and the mist's cold tongue on my forehead. A cracked shell underneath the dust that tastes of eucalyptus, and small groves, that whispering helix of urchin footsteps, dragged over the lid of an eye. Cold armor, a holy barnacle, now turned over in the fingers, polished by absent thought and sweat. A quiet protest of the inner child, a small fire in the mist. These branches twist like iron wool. Small acorns, seeds eager to drop into a fold, a pocket, and webs of silver coil like hollow lungs, or ghost tents pitched by six-legged campers tickle your cheekbones, and a hiker passes, and you, hidden under nature's eyelids, smile at the muffled steps in the refracted sunlight and peek through the treetop ceiling. Though I feel ever more intensely, I cannot share. Streetlights on the way back, which formed ringlets and danced in drafted darkness. Through the car window, in silence, a kind of moving image of primitive cinema. The way light's absence leaves pens to wandering words, which overlap and carry eroded messages of prior reflections. The way shower faucets through the curtained lamp leave patterned water that drips on my chest, which heaves and sinks into quicksand breaths. I slept in the reliquary of my childhood. These are the secrets I hold in the attics I've sown. Now summer is gone, and might never have been. In the sunshine it's warm, but there has to be more. It all came to pass, all fell into my hands like a five-petaled leaf, but there has to be more. Nothing evil was lost, nothing good was in vain, all ablaze with a clear light, but there has to be more. Life gathered me up, safe under its wing, my luck always held, but there has to be more. Not a leaf was burnt up, not a twig ever snapped. Clean as glass is the day, but there has to be more. My shadow accompanies me, sometimes in front, sometimes beside, sometimes behind. How wonderful are cloudy days. I come from the funeral, shoes pinch my feet, and I want to make love to somebody I don't know. Today, like yesterday, a missed opportunity, cursing life is all that remains. In the desert of my loneliness have grown thousands of solitary trees. Bitter taste of patience on my tongue, what sweetness will remove it? In your absence, I'm with myself, we converse and reach agreement on everything so very easily. In your absence, sunshine is sunshine, day, day, night, night. Your presence is a moonlight mix. In your absence, I have a conversation with you, and in your presence with myself. From my loneliness, I seek a bigger share of you. In your absence, day and night is exactly 24 hours, and your presence sometimes less and sometimes more. With you, I'm in pain, alone with myself. I feel anxious. How to be nobody.
Parents and children, read tomorrow. You will live through changes of light which will turn the trees amber, color the ocean navy, and turn the sky of your cradle ceiling into specks of plaster and metal mobiles. You will be held by hands lined by time and not remember those which held you. You will hang on loosely to photographs which will be defined by the imprint of your fingertips. You will cry, you will laugh, you will smile, you will swim in seas of feeling and float on their sensations, or thrash until you find a shoreline. Your eyes will read unimaginable images to me now. Your ears will hear unspeakable words to me now. You will know more than any generation before you, though you may not know what to do with this knowledge. From the act of knowing, you will become conscious, conscious of unnamed memories, conscious of the world around you, conscious of that which is unconscious to you now. In your consciousness, you will one day ask your parents why, and you will be told you are the young to answer the question. You will not have the answer. One day you will ask your parents what it is you're doing here, why it is you're here, and when you will not be. And you too will be conscious of small changes. You will grow while your backyard shrinks. You will notice small changes which were invisible to you. Then you may decide to plant a tree, and from a seed in an ashen forest you will do what you must to grow. Your parents do not have the answers, they're as lost as you, so both will water the tree. One day the tree will emerge from the ground, and you will know that you were like the tree, an act of radical and revolutionary optimism and obliviousness. Then you will know, then you will be conscious of that what it means to be hopeful.